Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Why the heck do people even watch this show, man? I mean, I tell you what you should do, but you should. Most kids don't care. It's too much what we do during practice. They're just like, tell me what to do, and I think the vast majority of people who've ever watched this show, they're all good basketball players, because either they understand the game to a higher level so that they'll get most of this stuff, or they want to be good. I think that the second one is true. They want to be good. Anyone who wants to be good is good, period. All right? And unless they just have no outlets. So that's what we're here for. We're here to help the players who want to be good to get better. But there's nothing that we can really do for the players that don't want to be good. You can close your eyes. You can you can just stand there and just pretend like you're listening to us. You don't have to do the homework. You can force yourself to not be good in this program, as any program, right? And so with them, it's inspiration, but with the rest, it's just feeding you information. And can you remember it? And can you be brave enough to pull it off and things like that? So if you want to be good, you watch the show. And all the players that have ever watched the show on a consistent basis, those were our best players, definitely. And I would say that each of our best players, whether it be Kiernan or Teo or Noah, those guys each watched this show for at least 2 years. All right, and for those of you guys who are going on a few months, yeah, it gets longer. All right, and I'll try to make it more and more interesting. I promise you, it was way worse when I began. I swear to you. All right, and I've just made it better and better and better. So hopefully it is getting better. Hopefully things aren't monotonous, but we do have a lot of information to give you. And all those guys that I just mentioned, they haven't memorized this stuff. They just got bored with it. So let's see how long you can stand and if you can keep raising your roof. And I will also say this: them watching the show and doing the homework, I bet you that they would even agree they've never had stronger growth during that time. Why would they stop? I don't know. Maybe they think that there's stronger growth to be had. Maybe they'll regret that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they're good enough. I don't know. Maybe it was just a fluke, a coincidence. All right. So we'll see what happens to you, and let's see who's here. Check it in the comment section if you happen to be here. I see Jace. What's up, Jace? All right. Let's start off with the quote of the day. The quote of the day today is: the shortest answer is doing. All right, just do it. They say that you have your dreams, you have your goals, you have your wants, you have your desires, you have your activities per day, you have the player trajectory page, you have all this stuff, everything that you could ever want. And if the biggest question is, what are you doing to get better, or where do you want to go, or do you want to make the NBA, or how are you going to do it? The very shortest answer is doing. You're doing it. Forget it. Don't even talk to me. I'm currently working. All right. So yes. So stop thinking about it. Stop preparing about it. Just go out there and do it. So yes, doing. The shortest answer is doing. Good luck trying to remember that. If you don't remember it, you have push-ups during practice, and we have the story of the day. Watch it. One constant in the lives of successful people is their ability to deal with failures. Instead of being paralyzed by fear when they're defeated, they deal with the setbacks and move on. If you're not failing at something, then you're not setting your dreams high enough. The key to failure is to accept it and to learn. The key to failure is to accept it, then to learn, and you have to keep moving, you have to keep getting better. And to me, that just reminds me of a superhero, all right, or a supervillain, either one. All right, mainly speaking, the one that has the many heads, the snake heads, and you chop off one head and then it becomes another head, and you're like, oh my God, it has more heads, and then you chop off all the heads and it becomes even more heads. It just keeps doubling, and you're like, what can I do against this thing? But there's also some superheroes where if you shoot bullets at them, they can deflect it back to you. And it's whatever you do to them, it's just going to hurt you more. So then after a while, you feel like doing nothing to them. Yes, that needs to be the negatives in your life. That needs to be all the failures in your life. They need to just make you stronger. All right? Because if you can do that, that would be great. Because we know that the positive feedback, sometimes that can make you weaker too. It can make you soft. But we know that that is usually what makes people strong. If you can make yourself strong by the neutral times, that's even crazier. But the negative, that should make you strong. And I think a lot of people feel that one. All right, but you have to be somehow made strong by all three states, whether it be negative, positive, or even neutral. But with that story just said, there was one constant in the lives of successful people is their ability to deal with the failures. All right, of all the successful people, whether it be athletes or people who are wealthy, people who have high status in like any regard, they're probably just really, really good at handling failure. Like when they fail, it's not the end of the world. When they fail, it's usually like the beginning to that next chapter of their story. It's like, oh, how will I get out of this? And once you get older, you're just thinking, yeah, I just failed. This is going to be a great story of how I get out of it. Like, I'm going to tell my kids this story. I'm going to tell everybody this story. This is going to be even better. All right? And that's because of experience. Because you know that, like, nothing that happens to you it's like final. There's another saying that says, like, no pain is final. All right? And you have to understand that this loss, this current frustration, even for the parents, this current frustration, it's not the end of the world, dude. Like, it's just a game, right? And it's time to not just move on, but to move on with like spirit. And I think I became like this probably like seventh, eighth grade, where because I watched so many movies, I always was like, oh my God, this is gonna be the coolest story ever. And I would say that like mid-game actually. Like we would be down by, I still do this, down by 37 or whatever by halftime, and I'm like, looking up, I'm looking back at the team, looking up, I'm going, this is going to be the greatest comeback ever. And then when it doesn't happen, I'm like, oh, that was random. Like, I just assume. I'm like, I don't know. Or if I can't do something day one, I'm like, oh, but when I do, ooh, what are people going to say then? Like, I already have the story, like, mapped out in my mind. Like, oh, yeah, like, hit me. Oh, that totally hurt. Oh, my leg hurts. Oh, here we go. Wait till next game. Or, like, I'm sick before a game. Oh, my God, I'm sick. This is my flu game. Oh, this is the flu game. This is it. Like that. And, yeah, dude, like, that's how you have to be thinking. So if you want to be a successful person, be able to overcome adversity and become even better for it. So to finish up with that, it's instead of being paralyzed by fear, when they are defeated, they deal with the setbacks and move on. If you are failing at something, then you are not settling. Then you are not set. Oh, sorry. If you are not failing at something, then you are not setting your dreams high enough. So yeah, if you're not setting your dreams high enough, of course you're gonna just succeed. Like I did the rec league. Wow, I won. But like if you start saying, nah, I want to make the NBA. Nah, I want to be in the high division. Nah, I want to be in this. Well, dude, you're gonna start failing. Because your dreams are so high. Like you're trying to be like the best player of all time, and then you only end up being the fifth best player. So that was pretty successful, but like you failed. You want that kind of failure, so start thinking that way and constantly think that way. And to finish it up, the key to failure is to accept it, to say, it happened. Yes, I did bad. And then to learn from it. All right? So make sure that you do all that stuff. What up, Mello? Did you know that Michael Jordan's playoff record was beat by Donovan Mitchell? This is Noah's favorite player, Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell breaks Michael Jordan's playoff record in Game 1 despite the Cavs' loss. What was the playoff record? Michael Jordan had 33 points to open the Cavs' second round series against the Pacers. Oh, no, that was Mitchell. But what record did he break? Cleveland superstar, blah, blah, blah. Broke the long-standing Michael Jordan thing. Okay, also here it goes right here. All right, most consecutive game 1s with 30 or more points. I mean, yeah, that's pretty decent. Does this record matter, especially since he lost? Now, Michael Jordan, well, he did that 2 times? Jeez. That's pretty good. But 3 times he's on there. That's crazy, actually. All right, so yeah, it's like the first game of the series, he goes off. And I think that that's actually something. All right, I would say it's nothing, especially since he like lost, but that means like everyone knows that what you can do. Maybe it's not the 7th game of the series. They haven't played you in a row, but they know who you are. They start out the series, and then they want to set the tone, so they're going to go after the superstar. I mean, sometimes they say let him score, but usually they want to calm the superstar down to tell them that this is a new series. Well, the superstar wants to step out there and go, well, no, this is not. I'm gonna set the tone. And it turns out more often than not, Donovan Mitchell sets the tone. And now, while you guys may not know Alex English right there in 1985 from the Nuggets, but you guys definitely know Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan. To be above all of them in any stat is pretty darn amazing. So yes, I believe that this does mean something, even though they did lose. And they are losing 0 games to 2. He was one of the few players to actually play that last game. Everyone else sat out because they were hurt. Their fingernails hurt, something like that. So I got to give him props, but not props to this team. So that's where I stand on this. But yeah, did you guys know that? All right, the stuff that we're doing today. All right, we got. Should I let you guys play some knockout? I mean, we haven't done that. Yeah, let's play some knockout. I don't know where practice is. Let me check. I might have to send out the rest of the practice days, since we've been do we have practice or not? I might send it out to a few parents so that they can keep an eye on when the days might change, because they said they have changed so many days. All right, but practice night, Shadow Ridge Middle School. All right, so. Yeah, I need to look to see if that really is the place. That was the really big gym that we were in the other day. So we will have open gym at that location. Shadow Ridge. No, I was saying if it really was that location though, but I got to look that up after the show. Maybe I'll send it out to a few parents, and you guys can glance at it if you want, or recheck it if you want. All right, because I don't think that we'll be changing any more dates anytime soon. But with that said, I'm closer to getting Denver dates. We're now down to 2 different locations. We keep going back and forth. Hello, Mason Falkenberg. How was your day off yesterday, man? I heard that you had dance class or a date or something. Something was going on. You had to eat more food because you're skinny. I forgot what happened. But yes, the other things that we're doing: team training, Manu Ginobili layup, handoff to 2 shots, offensive free throw rebounds. We're going to talk about it. Side right, definitely down that play. 0 to 3 seconds down by 3 with free throws. All right, and then 5-on-6 press break. We might have the press break. Our Vegas team run through a press break to see if they can break a press break with extra people on the court. I like this. I like that because it seems like there's so many people on the court. So we actually throw an extra one on there sometimes to see if you guys can do it. You had a high school open gym. High school open gym. I got you. Be careful of that high school open gym stuff. All right, be careful about it. All right, here's my take on high school open gym. All right, ready for this? Here's my normal take on high school open gym. Give me a big screen for this. I need a big screen for this. So, high school open gym. If the goal is high school and that you don't have any plans to play in college, you probably need to endear yourself to the high school coach. Because high school is everything to you, and it means everything, but you have to realize that dude's probably a geometry teacher. And high school freaking sucks. But you have higher dreams, right? Don't you? But no, some of you guys actually don't. So yes, high school stuff, especially your open gyms and the things that he brings you to. If he didn't do that, he would have players going off everywhere and not doing anything, and his team would suck. So he just has to do something. If every player promised that they were working out to get better, the coach would be like, oh, then you guys got this. But players aren't like that. So he has to have open gym. If you skip it, you're right. You could fall out of his graces. And you could be like, well, I don't even know who you are. Ha ha ha. Because most coaches are cocky like that. But if you come to all of his open gyms and you still suck, he's still gonna cut you. If you skip all of his gyms, open gyms, and then you show up better, he'll still accept you no matter what. You could probably spit in his face because he just wants someone good. So it's like a gamble. Do you want to get better or do you want to go to open gym? But if you don't go to open gym, then you're not playing politics. Dennis Pomazanov was 6'7", and he told us in 8th grade, I got to go to open gym. I said, hey, aren't you getting better? Shouldn't we get better? He goes, no, sorry, man. If I don't do this, he'll boot me off the team. I gotta be nice to my coach. So he did it. This dude made varsity his freshman year, so he was right, but he sat the whole year. 1 minute a game. Then the next year, wasn't part of a program again. Sophomore year, 2 minutes a game for varsity. Third year, he played varsity and was a starter, but like barely touched the ball. Then he came back to us, and he was like, I was wrong. I was wrong. If I got better, the coach would have liked that better. He lied. He's like, the coach just acted like open gym was everything. There were so many players that skipped open gym that played over me because they were better. Yeah, so that's the gamble. Now, if you absolutely suck and you're like, I'm on the cusp, I don't want to get better, anyways, then suck up to the coach and show him what you got during open gym. But if you're struggling during that open gym, he's going to put you even lower. So it's a weird concept, but do whatever you got to do. I say just get better. When trials show up, be the best player that you can be. But that only works if you're actually working. So I'll say this. If you're actually posting homework and shooting 500 shots a day, don't go to open gym. If you refuse to work, like I haven't seen Mason do homework and stuff like that, go to open gym. So if you're like, I'm not trying to get too much better, you probably do need to go to open gym and maybe bring him some coffee and some donuts. And like maybe go, hey, you look handsome today, coach. What's going on? And just, that's what open gym is for. Just letting you know. All right, moving on. We got our highlights. Highlight today is what happens when you become a legend. You come in off the bench. You used to play for OKC. You got the key to the city. Gave one of the most exciting moments in the year and one of the most exciting years of the franchise's history. After everyone ditched you, then you play them coming in with Denver Nuggets at their place, and this is how they greet you. Standing ovation from the OKC crowd. That is nice. That's big time. I like that a lot. That's a highlight because, dude, like, they appreciate him. His hard work that he put in. You can't play it forever anymore in this day and age, but he played his heart out for that team, plays his heart out all the time. No one deserves it more than Russell Westbrook. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, that's my highlight of the day. Let's check out trivia questions. Trivia question today is, who's the lowest seeded team to win an NBA championship? I actually knew this one. But yeah, we'll come back right after this break. Answer the question. Who is the lowest seeded team to ever win an NBA championship? Good luck to you guys. Be right back after this commercial break. Yes, that is the answer. The answer coming from Jace is the Rockets. Who's the lowest seeded team to ever win an NBA championship? The Rockets did so with their seed being the 6th seed, was it? Is it the 6th seed? All right, and the 6th seed right now, who is it? Is it the Warriors? No, Timberwolves. I think it's the Timberwolves. Yes, so that would be like the Timberwolves winning the entire thing. That's the lowest seed to ever do it. There's 8 seeds in the entire playoffs, and they beat 450 or more win teams along their way. Utah Jazz, Phoenix Suns, San Antonio Spurs, to make it to the championship game, where they ended up defeating, I believe, the Orlando Magic. Yes. Good job, Jason Jeff. Jason Jeff is killing. They're killing it. They're killing it. You guys right now have 3 points. I already changed it, man. I already changed it. I saw you put it. I changed it, updated it already. And yeah, let's move on to some conspiracy theories. I love conspiracy theories. Let's check it out. All right, this conspiracy theory is coming to you by Shaquille. He's talking about meeting President Obama. Let's see what he has to say. Shut that music off. Shut that thing on.
I met him, but I didn't meet him.
Let's turn that thing up.
I met him, but I didn't meet him. So one time I was in D.C. and I tried to flex my powers.
Okay.
Went to the gate. Hey, tell Obama Shaq, say I showed my police badge. They say, Shaq, we love you. We don't have you on the list. So as I'm walking away, I get a phone call from a strange number. Hello? It's the president. And I said, Mr. Obama, how'd you get my number? He was like, come on, Shaq, I'm the president.
I like that.
I met him, but I didn't.
I like that story because, yeah, I guess the president could probably just call anyone he wants at any point in time. Like, give me his number and it's just done. Do they have my number? And but Shaq trying to walk up to him is hilarious. Did this really happen? I assume it did. But does the president have all of our numbers on speed dial? Is he that powerful? And I like he's like, come on, Shaq. Why are you questioning me? He's like, how'd you get my number? What? Come on, man. Come on, man. Dude. I'm the president. I could be in your shoe right now if I wanted to be. I mean, come on, dog. You're questioning me. But to be Shaq must be an odd thing. We had a guy named Andre the Giant when I was growing up, and he was just as big as Shaq, if not bigger. And that guy was like larger than life, and like people just had stories and stories and stories about him. Shaq is like the modern day Andre the Giant, where he's like more mythical than he is a real person. And like he's so weird because when people see Shaq, it's like they don't even like acknowledge the fact that he's like one of the most famous people on earth. Because when the other famous people, you see them, you're just like screaming like, oh my God, hey, can I take a picture? When the people see Shaq, they're like, hey, what up, Shaq? It's like he's like that much in our life. It's like we kind of know him, like for real know him. If we saw Michael Jordan, it's not quite like, hey, Mike. No, we're not personable with those people. We know Shaq. We like feel like he's like a part of our family. And yeah, people aren't even impressed when they see Shaq. They're just like, hey man, I like you. It's a very interesting human being to be Shaq. But to say no to him because he's not on the list, oh man, I don't know. He definitely told his family about that security guard, I'm sure. Who's doing the homework? You are what you do and not what you say you'll do. All right, the shortest answer is doing. You know what we always say today and next year when we have that same quote. All right, Josias has been doing the workouts and he is actually improving. Take a look at Josias' workouts. He's doing the Priabrazhovanie. I think he more so than the other two, Luke and Henry. He's doing more so than they are. And I mean, he's making those shots now. Honestly, I was shocked how badly Josias was like missing shots by his own self. I was like, oh, and it was right. Okay, I don't care what he says. When he wasn't posting a homework, okay? He was posting like some like push-ups and stuff like that, doing something. But he was not posting like shooting homework, right? All right. Once he started posting shooting homework, that was my first time seeing how bad he was at shooting. Since he's been doing it for 3 freaking days, he looks better and better and better. So if he wants to tell me for the last 6 months he's been doing the homework without posting it, but just these last 3 days were magical, no, dude, you were not. Because you can't get that much better in 3 days. This dude's doing the sweep, spin move, not perfectly, but like getting better at it, making like left hand layups now. I'm like, what? Okay, so thank God I started this challenge for them, and thank God he's doing it. And now he probably sees, oh, you know what? The work that I was doing before, that wasn't really work. I was doing it on 2K. Oh my God, my bad. I get it now. Okay, but let's see who else is posting the homework. Again, I gotta put these into one. But Kieran, Blake, Jace, who else was there? Is that it? Lincoln. Lincoln's, the True Hike commercial a few times. Luke. All right, so make sure you guys keep doing that stuff. It is fantastic. Did I not see a Mello? Was there not a Mello? Am I missing a Mello? There's no Mello. Mello. All right, let's go to the last thing real quick. All right. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I think about this video. Watch it. Let me know what you think about this video. Okay, it's a song that I can't play. I don't want to play it. But this is Steph Curry's son, Cannon. He's a Cannon. I mean, shooter, obviously. Shooter, I get it. Was super sad after Steph Curry lost the last game. He's like, dude, calm down. And he's like crying on his mom's shoulder. Is that his mom? I can't see behind that pole. But, and Steph's like, dude, it's all right. We'll be okay. Calm down, dude. And this was last series. So I wonder how he was when his dad got hurt. But, hey, those reactions are reserved for kids. And if you consider yourself closer to Steph Curry, or do you consider yourself closer to Cannon Curry? Which one are you? Are you the kid who doesn't understand that, like, today's not forever? Are you the wise old veteran who understands, dude, tomorrow's another day? All right, I get to, avenge my losses. I get to heal my injuries. And chances are you probably are closer to that little kid, especially if you're in our program. All right, hopefully the parents aren't like that. But, yeah, you are the little kid. Try not to be. You have to be bigger than that. But also, where is this kid headed? He gets to go through these ups and downs with his dad. And he gets to see the work he puts in. He gets to see all this stuff. Maybe he won't remember every second of it, but he gets to have a higher level of entry than most people. Are we watching the future Steph Curry? Is this kid who looks a lot like him? Oh, man. Is he going to break all of Steph Curry's unbreakable records? How cool a story would that be to see Steph Curry in the audience looking like that? But you know what? Steph is in the in-between mode right now. All right? He's not a kid. He's the wise veteran. But one day he'll be the parent. And he won't be used to that. Will he be able to handle himself then? I think so. All right? I just added the Vegas homework to the playlist, and I'm going to post more later. Good job. Okay, Mello, I see you, baby. All right, make sure you keep posting no matter what. But yes, guys, I think that we might be watching something special. And I know he has his daughter. I don't know if she plays basketball, though. But his son seems like he's pretty into it. And that passion, like I've explained many times before, is a crucial element. Even if it like displays itself in embarrassing ways, or like cryful ways, or like woeful ways, or frustration ways, or mad ways, it's a crucial element in terms of being better. So make sure that you have that inside you, that you are a passionate player. That and sometimes you're gonna cry, sometimes you're gonna fail, sometimes you're gonna destroy yourself and things like that. But don't worry about that. All right, move beyond that. Got it? All right. Anyways, that's my time right now. Let's make sure that we're showing up to all the upcoming events. We have no games this weekend, but we have games the following weekend. I'll sign up a 4th grade team, an 8th grade team, and a 12th grade team. Okay, so we're almost to that mix where we can fit everyone in like that. All right, but for our high school team, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're doing. So that means that our middle school team can play with both sets. But I'll have you guys wait to sign up till the day before. You don't sign up for higher level games until 24 hours prior. All right, just to give everyone a fair chance. And don't forget that the quote of the day is the shortest answer is doing. So make sure that you're out there doing it. Okay, prepare for these games. Prepare for every practice. All right, we'll get some information out about Taiwan. More information about that. More information for Vegas as well. Because we're coming down to 2 months prior to both those events. All right, and that's about the do or die time for that too. Okay, so keep working. Let's do this out there. And is there anything else? I think I'm done. You guys saw what we're doing today. Did I talk about all that? I think I did. All right, so be prepared for a little game of knockout, some 3-on-3 tangent, and then we're gonna go through all this stuff. That's a pretty easy day. But I do want to get you guys some time to play as well. So get ready to play too. All right, that's my time. I'm out. Reese Pieces, everybody. Talk to you later. Cue my music. Thank you.